Well, hello YouTube. I haven't been here for a while. I decided to go on a little hike today, and I haven't been hiking in a while. I was actually trying to remember my last hiking trip, and I'm pretty sure it's been at least a few months. And I know I haven't filmed a hiking trip in longer than that, so I thought I got a nice to go hiking today, and thought it would be fun to get out the camera and just kind of chat with myself for a while. I was thinking about how I missed when I used to do videos where I would just hike and just have a conversation with myself. That was what I first started out doing on YouTube, and I enjoyed it a lot. And I wasn't trying to like grow a channel or get viewers or anything. It was just something that I did for myself that I just really enjoyed. And so I think I want to maybe get back into that a little bit. Although I don't know how often I'll go hiking, but maybe when I do, I'll get back into some filming of it. I'm only about a quarter of a mile up this trail. This is Hillsboro Peak Trail, one of my favorites. I thought this would be a good one to come out and go hiking on, to get back in the swing of things. I don't know, I was having a conversation with somebody the other day at work and talking about hiking, and I was telling them about this trail and how much I really love it, and how I've literally had like spiritual experiences on this trail. Like, there's just something really special about this trail. And after we talked about it, I got to kind of thinking. I was like, why do I not go hiking just for the joy of going hiking? Like, I think I kind of got myself into a place where I thought that I was only hiking for the fitness benefits of it, and I've kind of been struggling with that lately, where I just feel like I don't know, like I'm just never gonna get there again. Like my fitness level is just never gonna be what it was when I was younger, and I don't have the willpower to try, and so I just sort of given up. And so I wasn't going hiking because I was equating hiking with fitness. But after talking to him, and I've been seeing some of these shorts on YouTube of this guy who, he does these funny videos. I think he's called Andy Films and Hikes is the channel. And he does these funny little shorts where he's like, I'm going on a stupid hike for my stupid mental health. And he like acts all like mad that he's out hiking and stuff. But I was like, oh, that's so cute. I'm like, oh yeah, hiking isn't just about physical fitness. Like, you can just go out and enjoy nature and spend time with yourself and just enjoy the trails. Like, I was thinking about that when I started this hike. I was like, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it is kind of snowing right now. It's just like kind of flurrying, and it's kind of wild. I didn't expect that. It's May in New Mexico, so I did not expect to see snow up here, but I am getting some snow. I think it's kind of showing up. I think I can see it. But yeah, as I was walking up the trail, I was like, I just love trails, like the actual physical, like the line that runs along the ground. I just love them. I think they're cool, and I still want to, like, you know, sometime in the future, when I'm able to afford to take time off of work, I wanna go traveling and just camp out of my car and go visit hiking trails in other states and stuff, and just kind of see what's out there. And I don't need to be in great physical form to do it, you know, just because I'm not going to be able to go, you know, if I'm not in good physical shape, then I won't be able to do like go climb mountains or anything. But I can still see a lot. So I convinced myself to come out and go hiking. And it's a very interesting day. The weather in town was only supposed to be like 65 today, so I knew it was going to be pretty cool up here. And we've been having, our weather's been really strange here in New Mexico for this spring. It's like, it's warm and then it's cold, and then it's warm and then it's cold, and it keeps fluctuating back and forth. So we had just had a warm spell where it was, you know, in the 80s every day. And then all of a sudden today, like I said, it dropped back down. It's only supposed to be 65 today. And so I was like, well, we'll see what it's like up in the mountains. I'll still try to go hiking. And as I was driving up here, I could see the clouds. So I was like, okay, it might be rainy. That's okay, I have my umbrella. I can hike for a little bit in the rain. It's no big deal. So I got up here and I was at my car getting my pack together, and all of a sudden I was like, shit, my hands are cold, and I didn't think to bring gloves. So again, I was like, well, I'll just see how it goes. I'll just start hiking. So I threw on, I have my sun hoodie on, and I have just a zip up hoodie. I threw that on top of it and started hiking, and my hands did start warming up. I had a few raindrops hit me, but then the sun started to come out, and my hands, like I said, did I say that already? My hands were warming up. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. So I just kept walking and stop and take a little break, and then the sun would disappear for a second, and then it would come back out. And then it was like, all of a sudden, I started seeing these things falling through the sky, and I thought they were leaves from the trees or something. And I was like, because it's a little windy too, so I was like, oh, the leaves are falling. And then after a while, I stopped and was taking a break, and I was just kind of standing there looking around, and I was all of a sudden I was like, wait, that's snow. It's snowing. But I still had sun above me. So I was like, okay, that's weird. But now I don't see the sun at all. So I'm gonna see if I can flip the camera around. Okay, so I have a new phone because I broke my Samsung phone, so now I have a Motorola, and apparently I can't flip while I'm recording. But yeah, so now it looks like this. It's very cloudy, starting to snow a little bit harder. So I don't know how long I'm going to be hiking, and it's windy, definitely a little chilly. I just took my hoodie off because I got warm, but now I'm getting chilly again. So okay, this will be an interesting little hike, but I think as long as I feel okay, I'll just keep going. If it gets too cold, I can put my hoodie back on. I'm not going to hike very far today. And I'm not like, I'm not tracking it. So I decided, I was like, I'm just going to come out here and just enjoy it. Just enjoy the day. So no tracking going on. I will stop as often as I want to. I'll walk as slow as I want to. And just enjoy myself. Because that's what it's supposed to be about. I wasn't able to hike for quite a while because I was just so tired because I switched jobs and I was working a lot of hours at the new job. I'm still doing a pizza delivery just for a different restaurant, and yeah, I was working like 6 days a week, and I was just really tired, and so with my 1 day a week, I just didn't want to go out and do anything. So I was just kind of resting. So I'm still working more than I want to, but I got it down to, I have 5 5-hour shifts, so 25 hours a week, and then I have one day where I'm on call for 5 hours. So if there's deliveries, then I have to come in and take them. Luckily, I'm day shift, so not as many deliveries. And then I'm also on call for the weekend nights, so a little bit better. I'd like to get it down even more, but I'm working on trying not to resist things, just allowing life to unfold the way that it does. And if I'm eventually, I'll get to a place where I'm working what I want to work. In the meantime, I'm making good money, and I do enjoy the job. So I'm gonna stop trying to be so resistant and just kind of let things work out the way they work out. I'm doing a lot of work on that kind of stuff, on just kind of letting life flow, taking it easy. I've been thinking a lot about how, I am very happy in life. Like, I'm pretty content. I think there's nothing really that's like, oh, I gotta have it this way, or I'm not gonna be happy, or I gotta change this, or I'm not gonna be happy. Like, there's nothing like that in my life. I'm very, very content. But sometimes my mind just kind of goes off in weird places and finds silly things to get upset about. And so I've been doing a lot of work around thoughts, listening to a lot of different videos with different ideas. And I kind of came to a place, I tried many different things. I tried just ignoring my thoughts, telling myself, oh, that they're not mine. That's not me thinking that, so just ignore it. And I tried just, I guess just the whole idea of just letting them be, let the thoughts be. I guess not so much ignoring them, but allowing to be there, but not like getting too involved in them. Like if I found myself kind of getting lost in thought on something, I would try to bring myself back to present and stuff. And that worked pretty good. Right now I had this idea the other day where I was like, okay, maybe I'm not my thoughts, but also, like, I don't mind thinking that is me inside there. Like, the experiences that I've had in life, it's coming down even more. I can hear it. I can literally hear the snow. That's so wild. I can hear it hitting the trees, I think. But I don't know. I don't really know how to explain this, but I just thought the other day, I was like, maybe I just need to, like, realize that is me in there having those thoughts. And maybe I just need to befriend that part of myself. And, I don't know, just kind of be okay with it. Work with her, maybe. I don't know how to explain it. I said what I meant to somebody the other day, and it kind of made sense, but I forgot how I said it. But, like, the part of me that feels like it's struggling is me. And so I want to befriend that part of myself and just let her know that, things are okay. And it's okay that she has those thoughts. But reminder that, like, hey, everything's cool. Life is fine. Life is good. So we don't need to make up problems. So I don't know. I've just kind of been working on that. And I think it's been going pretty good. I've had 2 instances in, like, the last week where I got upset about something. Both of the times was at work. I only ever seem to get upset about stuff at work. I think it's because I don't really have much that goes on in my home life. So and that's the other thing. Like, I keep reminding myself that, like, I have curated this life to be what I wanted it to be. Like, I live a very simple, quiet, peaceful, calm life because that's what I want, and I don't have very many people in my life because I don't want people in my life. I want to live a life of solitude, and I don't want drama in my life. I just want to I think I just want to walk back because, like, this is kind of cool, but also I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to be really cold. I don't mind being kind of cold, but this is really cold. I don't know. Maybe I'll just stand here for a while. I'll stand here. There's the sun again. What a weird day. But yeah, like, I've cultivated this life for myself that I wanted, but for some reason I keep allowing myself to get, like, irritated with stuff at work. And so I've been trying to work on just not caring about, I mean, I have, like, the easiest job in the world. I'm so bad at filming. I have, like, such an easy job, and I don't need to be getting upset about things, but I will, and it's, like, so weird. But yeah, I had a couple instances where one had to do with I don't even know that I want to explain everything fully. Just, like, I got upset because it was my on-call day and I was supposed to just be coming in and taking deliveries, but then I noticed that, like, nobody was doing the dishes when I got there to take my first delivery that I got called in for, and I got a little irritated because, like, that wasn't what I was there to do. There was other people there and they should have been doing it, blah 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 blah, and I got upset. And then when I left to go take my delivery, I was like, wait, why am I getting upset about this? Like, who cares? I'm not here to do it. Whatever they want to do, they can do. If they don't want to do the dishes, then they're just gonna sit there. Like, but it's got nothing to do with me. So why am I getting upset about this? I am on call today. I am just coming in to pick up deliveries. Like, why am I mad? And so I was able to let that go pretty quickly. And then the other one, what was the other one? The other one had to do with a situation where the payment didn't get processed correctly, and I ended up just paying for it out of pocket. And I got kind of mad because I didn't feel like I should pay for it out of pocket, but also, like, it seemed like the best way to resolve it. So I knew that I had put myself in the position of paying it when I really shouldn't have, but also it felt like the easiest way to just resolve it, and I didn't want to put a lot of energy into resolving it another way, but also I was mad about losing the money. And so I pretty much on that one was just like, I just recognized, I was like, okay, look, you're angry about something that probably could have been resolved another way, but you chose this. So it's fine that you're angry. It's fine that you're angry about losing the money, but also, like, recognize your part that you played in it and allow yourself to be angry for a moment, but then let it go. Because at the end of the day, this was your choice. And so that's what I did. I let myself be angry. It stopped snowing, but it's still gray. I let myself be angry, and then I let it go. So yeah, oh, now there's blue skies over here. Or I'll turn around because I don't want to turn the camera off. There's some blue skies over there. Okay, so maybe I'm okay to keep going. I came into a hiking trail, and then I just stood around for half an hour waiting to see if I wanted to hike it or not. But yeah, but it is funny, like, now that I think about it, like, it really is, like, the only time I feel like in my life that I ever have these, like, struggle issues is at work. So, maybe I need to work on cultivating a calm, quiet work life. I have a calm, quiet personal life, so now I need to cultivate a calm, quiet work life. Which, honestly, like the best way for me to do that is for me to just go in and focus on doing my job. Now it's coming down again. Oh my gosh, what a day. Come in, focus on me doing my job, and just don't really pay attention to what anybody else is doing. I think that's the best way to do things. Yeah, that was good. There, see, I worked through that issue. That's why I like having the camera. I just talk to myself and I work through my issues. And then I feel better. Oh, I don't know about this weather though. I think I'm going to start heading back. Like, I don't know. I didn't think I was going to get pelted with snow on my walk today. I am glad I came out here though. Like, oh my god, it's really coming down now. That's insane. They're pretty hard too. It's almost like, is it hail? Maybe I think it's hail now. I can't tell. I think that's hail. Are you serious? I went from getting rained on to getting snowed on to getting hailed on in this tiny short little walk that I went on today. Like, it's literally hurting my cheeks. And they're little bitty ones. They're not that bad. But they do kind of hurt my cheeks. Oh, that's so funny. I'm actually really glad I experienced this though, to be honest. That's kind of fun. I'm glad I'm not real far into the trail. But it definitely makes for an interesting experience. I'm gonna try to walk with my back to the wind a little bit here, because otherwise the hail is hitting my cheeks and it stings. I wonder how much is showing up on camera. I came out here for my mental health and I'm getting hailed on. Hold on, let me put my hood on. See if that helps. I do have my camera too. Or my umbrella. But I don't know if I want to get that out. Well, thank God the walk back is downhill. Woo! That's getting really windy. Okay, it's lightening up a little bit. Whew. That was funny. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the camera away and just focus on getting back to my car. Okay, I made it back to the car safely. It stopped hailing, and then the sun started to come out again, and then it got all foggy again and snow, and it's snowing right now, and it's so cold and windy. So it was interesting. It's definitely an interesting hike. But I'm glad I got out here and did it. And it's still early, so I can go back home and do some stuff. Maybe if the sun's shining at home, I can go take a walk around town or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is fun. Hopefully I'll get out on more of these Mondays off and go do some sightseeing again. I do kind of miss going out, going to different places, getting some hiking in. It's kind of fun. I also want to get out on the lake and do some kayaking. So once it gets warm enough, I can do that. It's wild. I can't not believe this. We're having this weather in May. Okay. All right. That's it for today, though. I'm going to go get tacos, I think.